females generally tend to develop earlier, and puberty changes begin to appear between the ages of 10 and 12 in girls, while puberty symptoms generally appear in males between the ages of 12 and 15 in a report published by the Spanish magazine Psicología y Mente. The writer Oscar Castillero said that people are always accustomed to hearing the phrase, women mature before men. The speed of women's maturation compared to men is not only evident on the physical level, but also appears on the level of mental maturity. So why do girls mature earlier than boys? What does maturity mean? Or to understand the reasons why women mature before men, it is necessary to shed light on the concept of maturity itself. The term maturity refers to the stage at which a person reaches the maximum level of development. Maturity is generally linked to time and age. For example, when most people say that one person is more or less mature than others, they are referring to his behavior, the way he acts or reacts to certain situations. A mature person is characterized by being able to manage himself, take responsibility for his actions, and adopt different points of view. He is also usually decisive with others and with himself, and is able to adapt to situations and respond to the requirements of reality. A person reaches the stage of maturity to a large extent thanks to the experiences he has during his development periods, and this development depends mainly on the biological aspects that allow it. Therefore, maturity is linked to the extent of human mental development. Are neurons equal in both sexes? The human nervous system is a set of elements that are of great importance to our survival from the moment we are born, and this system is not fixed, but rather develops and these changes that occur to it appear at all stages of our development. A human being has a large number of neurons at birth, as they are usually weakly connected to each other with a relatively small number of synapses. From the moment of birth and throughout our childhood, our brain is immersed in a continuous process of neurogenesis, which leads to doubling the number of neurons and creating connections between them. This allows us to have much greater learning, potential, and brain flexibility than at other periods of our lives. And in this period of development, both men and women have an equal number neurons, and they also show similar development in terms of their level of maturity. The human body works to strengthen the most used synapses and to strengthen the connection between groups and nerve fibers according to the way a person lives, the experiences he has, and what he thinks and does. Did you know that our brains undergo a fascinating process called neural pruning during adolescence? This biological phenomenon involves the degeneration and death of a large number of neurons in our nervous system. While this may sound negative, neural pruning actually serves a crucial purpose in enhancing the efficiency of our brain by eliminating unused connections and reorganizing the brain to preserve the most essential ones. Neural pruning allows for more effective processing and integration of information. This ultimately leads to the conservation of mental resources and improved cognitive performance. Interestingly, studies have shown that women tend to mature earlier than men due to the onset of neural pruning, occurring earlier in females. This early maturation enables women to develop our cognitive and emotional abilities ahead of their male counterparts. In addition to neural pruning, hormonal factors also play a significant role in the maturation process. While males experience a surge in sex hormones, early on, females maintain a stable hormonal cycle throughout their growth period, contributing to their early maturity. Moreover, The environment, which individuals grow up, can greatly influence their level of maturity. Social expectations and gender roles often shape how we behave and develop, with men encouraged to adopt competitive and individualistic traits, and women encouraged to focus on nurturing, and caretaking. Ultimately, while there may be a natural tendency for women to mature earlier than men, the degree of maturity reached by individuals is heavily influenced by external factors, such as upbringing, experiences, and stimuli. A supportive and stimulating environment can enhance maturity levels, enabling both men and women to navigate life's challenges effectively.